Now we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots deep.
Hey guys, it's Emmy and welcome back to my channel. And so today I'm actually going to be doing a life hack slash DIY type video for you guys. So some of these I've never seen before on YouTube or Instagram, so I thought they'd be quite good to share with you guys. Some of them I know people do, but I've never actually seen them, so I thought I'd share them with you guys. I do all of these on like a day-to-day basis, so I haven't really tried any of these out for this video like I've always used them. So if you do want me to try out some life hacks, then just comment that down below, because I may do that during the winter, like some winter life hack video kind of things, because during the winter when it's snowy you need like so many different things and it's good to have a nice cheap or easier alternative. So I may do that, but today I'm just sharing with you guys, I think it's about 5 or 6 hacks. But also there is a DIY that I haven't included in this video, but I have done a separate video on that, and that is to make your own DIY horse treats. So if you want to know how to make them, I'll leave the link down in the description and at the end of this video, and if I know how to, I'll leave it in the little iCard up here. But let's just get straight on into the video. So the first hack for you guys is actually to do the stable. So the first 4 hacks are to do the stable. So the first one is if your horse is really quite wet, so Hector is, and I know a lot of other ponies and horses that are too, then if they're on like a shavings bed, they can normally use up a lot of shavings in a week or in a day. So you seem to be using up a lot of shavings. So one of the hacks in today's video is how to reduce the amount of shavings you actually waste a day or a week or a month or however long it is for a period of time. So basically by doing this, you'll just use up less shavings and hopefully, fingers crossed, save money. So what you do is when you're mucking out, so I normally do it on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So it's normally every 2 or 3 days. Basically what we do is we just clear out all the bed, put all the shavings on the side, and then we put pellets in the middle. So by doing this, it then makes the pellets absorb all the wet and wee, and then we put the shavings on top. So by taking the shavings away and then taking away the pellets, then this reduces the amount of shavings we use, which means he gets a bigger bed for a longer period of time, which is really handy, and it makes his bed nicer, and then it also gets really it gets thick after a couple of days, and then it's also a lot easier to muck out. So the second life hack for you guys is basically how to make the perfect bangs. So this isn't really a life hack as such, it's more of just an easier way, but I just find this like so handy. Just a way of doing it that doesn't take forever. I was going to say for ages and then forever and then kind of mix two together. Anyway guys, so that is that. So I like to use a full bag of shavings. Some people like to use maybe a quarter or half a bag. We found that putting in 1 full bag of shavings at the beginning or end of the week lasts longer than putting in like a quarter of a bag 4 times a week, if that makes sense. So we just put 1 bag and make the bangs with it. So I just literally take off the plastic and then just kick the shavings around, and then kind of spray it all up and move it around the 3 corners, like the 3 edges, so that he has bangs going all around his stable. And then gradually as the week progresses, we just take away the side bangs and then he just has back bangs. And then when we put in the new bangs, then the back bangs come down, and then that's in his bed. So the next life hack for you guys is basically how to take water from the tap to your stable without you struggling, needing loads of arm muscle, because at our yard we don't have a hose pipe. Well, we do, but you have to like get it out and do that, and you know, I can't be bothered, so I just put the bucket under the tap, which is what everyone else does as well. fill it up and then move it to my stable. But it can sometimes get a bit difficult when like it's a really big bucket full of water. So you just hook a lead rope around one of the handles, and then you just literally drag it across the floor. This means you don't then get backache from having to hold the handles, and it just makes life so much easier, especially as everyone has a bucket that needs filling up with water and everyone has a lead rope. The fourth life hack for you guys is how to stop your horse tipping over a water bucket. So Sparky used to tip over his water bucket loads. Literally like every day when he was in the stable, we used to come up and his bed would be soaked and he would have no water in his water bucket because he'd literally just tip it all over. So a good life hack for this is to basically just put your water bucket in a tyre. So by doing this, it then prevents it being able to be spilt over. However, the one default of this is that the only bucket that could fit in my tyre was one that was the most expensive, priced at about £25, which is quite expensive for just a water bucket. Any of the others were a bit too small or a bit too big, so they didn't properly fit in, but I guess you could just hunt around a bit more for a tyre that fitted. However, we literally just found ours in the garden. So the fifth life hack for you guys is basically how to open a bale of hay. So this is like the life hack that I feel like everyone knows, but it's basically using the baling twine from an old bale to then open a new bale. The only problems with this is that the baling twine can sometimes snap, like the one you're using can sometimes snap. So you've got to make sure you keep moving it. It can also get really hot, so be careful not to then touch the bit you've just been using because the friction builds up. But this is just so handy and so cheap because you don't have to buy anything to open it. And then the sixth and final life hack for today's video is basically diluting your shampoo. So in the summer, everyone baths all the time. It is like the best thing to do in the hot and the warmth. So we literally, well, I know what I do. I fill up a bucket of water and then put my shampoo into it. No one, or not a lot of people actually realise that their shampoo is concentrated. So we personally have a concentrated shampoo of 11:1, so it's really highly concentrated, so if I didn't water it down it would irritate their skin. However, by watering it down it also lasts for a lot longer and is so handy as well, so it's really good. But even like the ones from NAF or Netex, they do have a concentration of about 4:1, some of them, and people don't water them down. So just by looking and reading at the labels, it can also help you save some shampoo, save some money, and also then you don't have to use as much and your horse may not get irritated from it if they do. For today's video, I hope you did enjoy this like life hacks and DIY video. If you did, please smash a big thumbs up. Also leave a comment and subscribe down below if you want to see more of me and my videos and my ponies. So I know neither of Hector or Sparky have been in today's video. However, fingers crossed, I will be doing some vlogs over the next couple of weeks as I have had some exams already, as to this year is GCSE year for me, so exams have already started, like doing mocks and things like that. So my videos will be a bit sporadic this year. However, hopefully when I have like 3 months off, loads will be coming your way, so make sure you do subscribe so you know when all my videos come up, because they probably won't be up on normal time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye!